Who am I here with?
AJ Cerise.
What sport do you play and what injury did you have?
I play football and I fractured my fibula last year.
How did the injury affect you physically and mentally?
Mentally, it definitely sucked just not being able to be there for my teammates and, just having to watch them, go out there and practice and play. Definitely was tough on me. And physically, it was, just a little bit of a grind, just doing everything you can to get back as quick as you could.
How has the injury changed your perspective in your sport and life?
Definitely changed my perspective on the sport because you really don't realize how much you miss it or how much you love it until it's taken away from you. So for those couple of weeks where I wasn't playing, it definitely changed my perspective. And on life, it changed my perspective also because it taught me to not take anything for granted because it can all be taken away.
I'm here with
Emma Marchese.
What's your sport and what injury did you have?
I play softball and I broke my arm in half and had to get surgery.
How did your injury affect you mentally and or physically?
Mentally, it was hard to watch all of my other teammates being able to keep working out and keep getting better around me. It was hard to stay focused. And physically, I was taken out of all my routines for 2 whole months, so that was hard.
How has this injury changed your perspective in life and or your sport?
It's just taught me that in both life and sport, there's always going to be obstacles and challenges that you have to overcome, and you just have to keep pushing for your dreams.
Thank you. So I'm here with
Wyatt Moore.
So Wyatt, what sport did you play?
Football.
And what was your injury?
I originally hurt my leg. Doctors didn't really know what. And then a few weeks later, I broke my fibula.
All right, Wyatt, so how has this injury affected you either mentally or physically?
Well, it affected me physically in the fact that I couldn't play football for the rest of the season, and I'm out for the beginning of basketball a little bit. It's been a really long and slow process of recovery. I really just started recovery not that long ago, and it's been 2-3 months already. And I couldn't walk or even put weight on it for a while, which really affected me because all I do is run, jump, and play sports. So I wasn't able to do that, which affected me mentally overall because it just got in my head and started slacking off a little in school, and I just wasn't in the right mindset at all because I was seeing all my boys out there on the field fighting for everything, and then I just had to stand there and couldn't do anything. So
all right, so how has your injury affected your perspective on your sport and life in general?
It's really told me not to push back into things and rush into things now because that's how I originally broke it. I tried pushing through the injury and playing through it, but it ultimately just got me nowhere and put me back overall. So I really don't want to push through and rush things anymore. Try and take my time with everything. So
I'm here with
Mizuko.
What sport do you play and what was your injury?
I play softball and I had a muscle spasm in my back.
Craig, what are you doing?
It's on now.
All right,
Just keep going.
how did your injury affect you mentally and or physically?
Well, I got hurt right before the semifinals of the MCTs. So mentally, I was really upset because I couldn't play in that game since it was such a big game. And physically, I was out for a week and a half and missed all the practices and, like I said, the semifinal game.
Thank you. How's the injury changed your perspective in life and or your sport?
Well, in my sport, I just know from now on I have to be careful because I hurt my back swinging, so I just have to be careful with my mechanics. And in life, I just have to know that you can't take anything for granted.
Thank you. Hello, I'm here with
Michael Quick.
what sport do you play and what injury have you had?
I play football, and last year I suffered a concussion.
How did your injury affect you physically and or mentally?
You know, physically it wasn't a big deal. Just missed 1 or 2 games. Mentally, it really hurt not to get out there on that field with my team.
How has the injury changed your perspective in life and your sport?
So it's changed my perspective, so I don't take every game for granted now. Because you know, in a second, it can be gone. So you just gotta play every play you can.